Hey everybody, it is Tedley here, and today I am going to go down the list of the Rupaul's Drag Race Season 11 girls from number 15, the one I'm least interested in seeing, to number 1, the queen I'm most excited to see. Now, I rewatched the Meet the Queens videos twice now, and I made one list and then I made another, and I think I kind of came up with a good in-between for all the queens. So this is my list from 15 to 1. That's a whole lot of queens. Okay, so my number 15 last place queen is Silky, and the reason is, well, firstly, when I saw her walk in that room for the introduction episode and she had that big ass fupa in the front of her body, I was like, what? And I just thought she was a loud mess, not an entertaining mess. She was definitely not the new Latrice Royale. She was just kind of messy, and then I find out that she has beef with my Camp Wanakiki BFF, Say Evey, and so I just can't stand this bitch right now. But so, I mean, she has a big personality and she seems to be entertaining, but from what I know, it seems like she has some already national drama, and so that's never a good sign. So, number 15. Okay, and so then number 14, the next queen that I am either interested in seeing or not, is Plastique Tiara. And I saw her and she's beautiful. She looks like one of these Instagram girls. She is apparently the daughter of Alyssa Edwards, and so that's a plus. She said she can do some dance moves, she can do some death drops, you know, she can do her little thing. Except, I kind of felt she was lacking in the personality department. I hope she's not just carried through on, you know, those looks, you know, but we'll have to see what happens here with her. Maybe she does have a personality that pops off. But so right now I put her here. Also, you know, my hometown girl, Mercedes Iman Diamond, is in this season. And how is Plastique Tiara in her little Meet the Queen's gonna say every queen has the name Diamond in it? Ooh, bitch. So, not sure about her yet either. Okay, and so then in 13th place I have Honey Davenport, who, the reason I put here, you know, it's actually kind of interesting because she is, her aunt is Sahara Davenport, season 2 legend, Manila's previous love until Sahara passed away. But so Honey Davenport is apparently the niece to Sahara and the mother to Monet Exchange. But so the reason I put her on this part of the list is because, I don't know what it was, but I wasn't feeling her makeup look on the Meet the Queens. And of course, first impressions can always be wrong. Trinity the Tuck, I had her last place before because I didn't get her drag, and that might be the case here too. When she was talking about auditioning and how hard it was, she almost, you could still kind of feel the struggle. And that's real, but I don't know if that's good for the show, and she might already be psyching herself out. And so that's why I put her here on this spot. Okay, then at number 12 I had Ariel Versace, and she's a pretty looking girl. She seemed to have some personality. She talked a lot about business, which is interesting, so we'll see what she has to bring to the stage. I don't know much about her. I believe she was from Jersey or something like that, over on the East Coast at least. And so we'll see what she has to offer here, what she can do. Her personality popped enough for me for the Meet the Queens, so we'll see what she can bring to the competition. Okay, and so then up next at number 11, I have Brooklyn Heights, or how I like to call her, the Canadian Detox. Because she looked just like the bitch except without the plastic surgery and, you know, with the green card. I liked her drag, I liked her look, except her personality was kind of giving me a little I'm not too sure. She seemed almost kind of like Layla McQueen reserved vibes, and so it's I don't know if that's gonna go over too well. But she seems to be confident. We'll see if that stays up with all these big personality bitches. So we'll see where she lands in it, but I really liked her drag. She was real pretty. I like where she's going image-wise, aesthetic-wise, so that's always a plus. Okay, and so then at number 10, I put Nina West, and I don't know why I didn't put her higher because, you know, I already knew who she was before the show. I mean, she's that bitch, you know, very you know, like why wasn't she on already kind of reputation. And so, yeah, she looks like she's gonna be fun. She definitely is not the fishy drag at all. But you know what? RuPaul's Drag Race needs a good dose of camp right about now, because you know what? We've been having Violet Chachki and Aquaria winning and all, you know, these fierce ass zombie bitches, you know, with no personality but beautiful looks. We done need a comedy queen. Okay, then after her at number 9, I put Scarlet Envy, who I also really liked aesthetically. Like, I thought that she looks kind of like 1940s pinup, or it seems to be a little bit of throwback fashion style from at least the preview I got in the Meet the Queens. But so I did really like what she was explaining about herself, that she's a country meets the city. And I don't know, I just liked her also saying that she's done the New York thing where she's taken Suitcase to 3 different clubs, and she understands basically that, you know, if you get on this show, it's an invitation to work more, as Jinx Monsoon said, so basically she's like, I'm ready to take these suitcases and get on 3 different planes in a day. Whew, I don't think Shangela even works that hard, baby, but okay. Okay, at this point I realize I probably fucked up this list, because at number 8 I have Coco Montrese, and she probably shouldn't have been much higher than some of these other girls, but like, I don't really know too much about her. I know she has been long rumored. She's Coco Montrese's daughter. She apparently looks like a cute boy, and she knows it, so that's scary because that means she could be conceited. But her drag was very Vegas. It was very, you know, I am interested to see what happens between her and Plastique Tiara, because it's Coco Montrese's drag daughter and Alyssa Edwards' drag daughter. That ain't no coincidence. So I'm excited to see exactly why they put them 2 girls on the same season. Up next, I put a Curia Devonport, and she is also related to Sahara Davenport, and also she clearly has the biggest hair of the bitches. She said she was a pageant girl, which could be very good, could be very bad, because sometimes the pageant girls are a little stiff in my opinion, because, you know, they have to do all this crazy shit that they would never have to do, you know, with their perfectly coiffed hair. But so I'm excited to see her, because she looks like she got some big old school drags, and that always is pleasing to the eyes. Okay, and so then at number 6, I put Evey Oddly, who is kind of like the quirky looking one. She's a young queen apparently, like, I mean, she's had a youthful personality at least. And she like is trying to bring you a little bit of dark queen, and she seemed really fun and nice from the Meet the Queens. Like, if I knew her in real life, we would probably go tag some walls together, you know, some graffiti or some shit. So, you know, I'm excited to see. I love a quirky queen. I love somebody that's totally off the like normal path of not doing this pretty drag, or, you know, kind of like the Sharon Needles, where they just all out of nowhere, they just come popping off with all the flavor, and they just are so different than everyone else. So I'm excited to see if Evey Oddly can live up to like the quirky girl fantasy. Okay, then at number 5, I put, who did I put? Oh, at number 5, I put Raja O'Hara, who has a middle initial, D for Davenport. But yeah, so that's a lot of Davenports on one season, like, and so do they all know each other? I know one's from New York Sahara era, and the other 2 are from Texas Sahara Davenport era. So I'm excited to see if they all know each other, if they're like, oh my god, or like, you know, I'm super excited to see how that goes down, or if there's a Davenport versus Davenport lip sync for your life. Alright, and then at number 4, I put Sugarcane, who looks to be an experienced New York drag queen. Hell yeah, that sounds really good to me. And, you know, so I'm totally down with what she was giving. It seems like, you know what, she may have been doing it for 20 or whatever years like she said, but it looks like she could keep up with the young bitches with doing that makeup. She seems to have a lot of that New York energy, you know, it looks like she could host any club. Alright, and at number 3, I put Vanessa Vanjie Mateo, who I have to say once again, she killed her Meet the Queens. She did the first time, she did this time, and my favorite quote that she said is, I'm doing what some of these other bitches is struggling to do. So she's back with the vengeance. All the rumors on the internet say she's the cunt of the season, but who knows, maybe that's just bullshit. And you know, maybe some people just bitter that, you know, she did stand out, so. I am excited to see Miss Vanessa Vanjie Mateo back because firstly, I love Alexis Mateo. She's a Drag Race legend. I'm excited to see her back. I'm excited to see if she gets to the top 4. Oh my god! And then number 2, I put Soju, and I'm like, yes, Soju! I'm so excited she's there. So if you are an internet queer at all watching YouTube videos, you should know Shot with Soju by now, which is her huge YouTube channel where she interviews all the drag girls, all the Drag Race girls, girls not on Drag Race. She catches them before they get on Drag Race. You know, so I mean, she's been doing her YouTube show for a long time, even so much where she got on Hey Queen, you know, to do a special edition episode. And so she like has been doing it already. Like that's what is super exciting about Soju to me, is that she's like literally, she made her own way. Like she paved her own path to get on this damn show. And I really like that about Soju, so I'm so super excited to see the K-pop princess on Rupaul's Drag Race. And now that she's on season 12, please RuPaul, get us Lady Red from Hey Queen. I want to see her so bad on the show. Alright, and so then number 1, you know I am very loyal to my homegirls. So of course I had to put the number 1 Minneapolis bitch on this countdown as number 1. So Mercedes Iman Diamond is my number 1 choice. And you know what, I haven't met her yet, except I do know her drag mother very well, Miss Prada Diamond. You know, you can find her up at the 90s. She can't leave because of all them feathers, but you can find her there. And you know, my husband actually met her because she was about to join his fraternity. And so that's super cool. So, but anyways, besides all that, she did stand out. Like, I was really questioning, should I put her at number 1 or is that gonna be super shady, or you know, what would the fans think? And also the fans have her totally underestimated. She's like the second to the lowest in the like RuPaul's Drag Race Facebook vote of who they're most excited for. And Plastique Tiara's at number 1 with her plastic ass. But so I definitely am excited to see Mercedes Iman Diamond represent the House of Diamond family, and also to represent Minneapolis. And you know what? Miss Bibi Zaharane was from Minneapolis and she won. All right, everybody, so that was my Meet the Queens Season 11 RuPaul's Drag Race episode. I'm super excited to do my vlogs and have you guys tune in every week. Please comment if you agree with what I have to say or if it's totally off base. And yeah, then tune in every night. I'll be here a couple hours after the episode airs, Central Time. So I'll be on, you know, doing these vlogs, talking some shit, having a good old time watching Mercedes Iman Diamond slay the competition.